and send it to the 7 churches, to Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamum, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea. Well, I turned to see whose voice it was that spoke to me. And when I turned, I saw 7 standing lamps of gold. And among the lamps, one like a son of man, robed down to his feet, with a golden girdle round his breast. The hair of his head was white as snow-white wool, and his eyes flamed like fire. His feet gleamed like burnished brass refined in a furnace, and his voice was like the sound of rushing waters. In his right hand he held 7 stars, and out of his mouth came a sharp, 2-edged sword. And his face shone like the sun in full strength. Oh, when I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead, but he laid his right hand upon me and said, "Do not be afraid, for I am the first and the last, and I am the living one. For I was dead, and now I am alive forevermore, and I hold the keys of death and of death's domain. Write down, therefore, what you have seen, what is now, and what shall be hereafter." Here is the secret meaning of the 7 stars which you saw in my right hand, and of the 7 lamps of gold. The 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, and the 7 lamps are the 7 churches. To the angel of the church at Ephesus write, "These are the words of the one who holds the 7 stars in his right hand and walks among the 7 lamps of gold. I know all your ways, your toil and fortitude. I know that you cannot endure evil men, that you have put to the proof those who claim to be apostles but are not, and have found them false. Fortitude you have. You have borne up in my cause and never flagged. But I have this matter to bring against you. You've left your early love. Think from what a height you have fallen, and repent and do as you once did. Otherwise, if you do not repent, I shall come to you and remove your lamp from its place. And yet you have this in your favor. You hate the practices of the Nicolaitans as I do. Hear, you who have ears to hear, what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who is victorious, I will grant the right to eat from the tree of life that stands in the garden of God. To the angel of the church at Smyrna write, "These are the words of the first and the last, who was dead and came to life again. I know how hard pressed you are and poor. I know how you are slandered by those who claim to be Jews but are not. They are Satan's synagogue. Do not be afraid of the suffering that is to come. The devil will throw some of you into prison to put you to the test, and for 10 days you will suffer cruelly. Only be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life. Hear, you who have ears to hear, what the Spirit says to the churches. He who is victorious cannot be harmed by the second death.